Let me ask you something. Have you ever read a quote so powerful, so clear, that it felt like someone shook your soul awake? That is what Napoleon Hill's words do. His quotes are not just sentences. They are blueprints for success, whispered from the pages of history straight into your future. In this video, I will walk you through some of his most life-changing quotes, explain what they really mean, and show you how they can turn your life around, starting today. Whether you are chasing success, struggling with fear, or just looking for clarity, these quotes are not just words, they are weapons. And before we dive deep into this wisdom, subscribe to the channel so you never miss powerful and thought-provoking motivation. Let's go. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. This quote is the heart of everything Napoleon Hill taught. Think about it. Everything that exists around you, from airplanes to smartphones, first existed in someone's imagination. Belief adds fuel to that imagination. It means if you can see your goal clearly in your mind, and truly believe in your ability to reach it, nothing can stop you. You must train your mind to become your biggest supporter, not your greatest critic. When you think like a winner and believe like a champion, your reality begins to reflect your mindset. Do not wait. The time will never be just right. So, many of us are waiting for the perfect moment, the right mood, the right opportunity. But Hill tells us the truth. There is no perfect time. Action creates momentum, not waiting. Success favors those who begin, even if they are not ready. The longer you wait, the heavier fear grows. So start now and grow along the way. Every minute you hesitate is a minute lost. Strength and growth come only through continuous effort and struggle. We love comfort, but comfort never made anyone strong. Hill reminds us that growth is born through discomfort. Struggle is not the enemy. It is the path. Every setback is a lesson. Every hardship is shaping you. If your journey feels tough, it means you are on the right track. Because diamonds are formed under pressure, and you are no different. Set your mind on a definite goal and observe how quickly the world stands aside to let you pass. This quote is magical. Hill is saying that clarity is power. Once you set your goal with laser focus, you begin to notice opportunities, people, and events that align with it. It feels like the universe starts working with you. But it only happens when you are absolutely clear on what you want. Vagueness brings confusion. Clarity brings miracles. A quitter never wins, and a winner never quits. Simple, direct, and brutally honest. Success is not about intelligence or talent. It is about persistence. The people who win are not always the smartest, but they are. The ones who refused to stop. They kept going when it was hard. They stood up after failing. If you want to win, quitting is not an option. Every adversity, every failure, every heartache carries with it the seed of an equal or greater benefit. Imagine if every pain in your life had a purpose. Hill believed it did. Every failure you face carries a lesson. Every loss builds your emotional muscles. Every time you get knocked down, something bigger is preparing to rise within you. You may not see it now, but the hidden gift is real. You just have to survive long enough to find it. Success comes to those who become success conscious. This is not about arrogance. It is about awareness. Hill believed that the mind is like a radio. If you tune into failure, you attract failure. But if you think in the frequency of success, planning, visualizing, believing, your mind starts to act in ways that support that reality. Your inner world shapes your outer world. Change your thoughts. Change your life. You become what you think about. This might be the most repeated, yet most ignored quote in personal development. You are what you repeatedly think. If your mind is filled with doubt, fear, and negative thoughts, your life will reflect that. But if you fill your mind with courage, goals, and possibility, your actions will follow. Think big, because small thoughts never built great lives. Most great people have attained their greatest success just one step beyond their greatest failure. Right before the breakthrough, there is always a breakdown. This quote is about not giving up too soon. When you feel like everything is falling apart, you might be closer to your goal than you realize. Most people quit one moment before success. Be the one who keeps going one moment longer. The man who does more than he is paid for will soon be paid for more than he does. This quote is a lesson in value. If you only work for what you get now, you will stay where you are. But if you give extra, more energy, more effort, more care, people notice. And when people notice, opportunity follows. Be the person who gives 110% before anyone expects it. That is how real growth happens. Your big opportunity may be right where you are now. Sometimes we keep searching far and wide for success, while ignoring what is right in front of us. Hill reminds us to look closer. Maybe the job you hate has a hidden lesson. Maybe the failure you fear is the beginning of something new. Your breakthrough may not require a new place, just a new perspective. The starting point of all achievement is desire. Desire is fuel. If you do not want it badly enough, you will give up when it gets hard. Everything starts with a deep, burning desire. It pulls you out of bed early, keeps you going late, and makes the impossible feel necessary. If you are not achieving, check your desire. Maybe it is not burning bright enough. Great achievement is usually born of great sacrifice. Hill is reminding us that every success story has a cost. Time, comfort, relationships, energy, something must be given up to reach something greater. If you want massive results, be ready to make massive sacrifices. You cannot have growth and comfort at the same time, Dot. It takes half your life before you discover life is a do-it-yourself project. Powerful, right? This quote slaps us with reality. No one is coming to save us. No one will hand you success. Your life is your responsibility. That means your mindset, your actions, your reactions, they all shape your future. Once you own that truth, you take back your power. If you do not conquer self, you will be conquered by self. Your biggest enemy is not the world. It is the battle in your mind. If you cannot control your thoughts, emotions, and habits, they will control you. Success starts with mastering yourself. Your discipline, your focus, your patience. That is where victory lives. Now take a moment. Think about which of these quotes punched you in the chest. Which one made you pause? Napoleon Hill may have lived in another era, but his wisdom is eternal and personal. Because he did not just give us quotes to read, he gave us instructions to live by. These words are seeds. Plant them in your mind, water them with action, and watch your entire life begin to bloom. If even one quote in this video shifted something inside you, do not let it fade. Save this video. Share it with someone who needs hope. And subscribe, because this journey into deeper, richer, more powerful thinking has just begun. The next chapter of your life is waiting, and it starts with a thought. Which quote hit you the hardest? Tell me in the comments. Let's grow together.